You've probably seen them at the market without giving them much thought: jabuticaba, pitano, kaju, acai. But what if these overlooked fruits held the key to stronger muscles and better circulation after 50? In a world obsessed with imported superfoods, Brazil's native treasures are quietly packed with compounds that support healthy aging, especially in seniors. This forgotten abundance might just be the nutritional goldmine we've been ignoring. I'm Dr. Edward Sputnik, a geriatrician with a deep focus on nutrition for seniors. And where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments and stick around because I have a surprise for you at the end. These native fruits are more than delicious, they are functional. Their dense nutritional profiles weren't designed in labs, they were forged in the wild, shaped by centuries of natural selection and traditional knowledge. For anyone over 50, that means serious health benefits without the side effects of synthetic supplements. Brazil's biodiversity is among the richest on the planet, yet we often overlook its potential at the dinner table. Functional nutrition is no longer just about cutting out harmful foods, it's about actively adding those that heal, protect, and restore. And in that sense, fruits like jabuticaba and acai are more than snacks, they're strategic allies for your health. Their unique combination of micronutrients, fiber, and bioactive compounds makes them a perfect fit for senior wellness. Take a walk through any traditional market in the north or southeast of Brazil, and you'll notice, these fruits have history. Elders in indigenous and rural communities have used them for generations to ease inflammation, boost energy, and maintain vitality. That ancestral wisdom is now being confirmed by modern science. The more we study them, the clearer it becomes. They are ideal for preventing muscle loss and improving blood flow in aging bodies. Jabuticaba, for instance, contains rare anthocyanins that are directly linked to vascular protection. Pitano holds a unique mix of carotenoids and anti-inflammatory compounds. Kaju brings a mineral and vitamin C punch, while acai combines essential fatty acids with antioxidants. When consumed regularly, their impact on senior health is nothing short of impressive, especially when it comes to fighting sarcopenia and poor circulation. And this is just the beginning. Because when you understand what these fruits can do on a molecular level, you start to see why they could change the way we age. So before you reach for another imported berry or capsule, consider this: the answer might be growing in your own backyard. Follow the channel. Muscle loss after 50 isn't just about age, it's about inflammation, oxidative stress, and what you put on your plate. Sarcopenia, the progressive decline of muscle mass and strength, affects nearly 1 in 3 older adults. But nature offers a solution, and it comes in vibrant colors. The dark purples of jabuticaba and acai, the deep reds of pitano, these aren't just pigments. They are powerful antioxidants like polyphenols and anthocyanins, working behind the scenes to protect your muscles from breakdown. These compounds act like internal shields, neutralizing free radicals that damage cells and accelerate muscle degeneration. In practical terms, that means less fatigue, better endurance, and stronger daily function. Seniors who regularly consume antioxidant-rich fruits show higher resistance to physical stress and recover faster from minor injuries or strains. It's not magic, it's biochemistry rooted in the foods we choose. But not all antioxidants are created equal. The anthocyanins in jabuticaba, for example, have been shown to activate specific pathways in the body that reduce chronic inflammation, a major driver of sarcopenia. Meanwhile, pitanga's natural anti-inflammatory agents help regulate cytokines, those tiny proteins responsible for triggering or calming inflammation. This dual action of antioxidant and anti-inflammatory response creates a powerful defense system inside the aging body. Let's also consider how these compounds affect mitochondrial health. Mitochondria are the powerhouses of your cells, and with age, their function naturally declines. That's where acai steps in. Rich in flavonoids and omega-like fatty acids, it supports mitochondrial activity, meaning more energy for your muscles and organs. The result? Better stamina, reduced weakness, and an overall feeling of vitality that many seniors thought was lost forever. This protective effect isn't just theoretical, it's measurable. Studies have shown that seniors who consume diets high in native antioxidant-rich fruits tend to have greater hand grip strength, better balance, and more stable gait. These improvements directly impact independence and reduce the risk of falls, one of the leading causes of hospitalization in the elderly. Simply put, what you eat can help keep you on your feet. And we're just scratching the surface. Because as we dig deeper into how these fruits interact with the body, a clearer picture begins to form, one that reveals their role not just in prevention, but also in muscular regeneration. Good circulation isn't just about warm hands and feet, it's a vital component of aging well. For adults over 50, blood flow determines how efficiently nutrients and oxygen reach muscles, the brain, and every major organ. And here's the twist: certain native fruits from Brazil contain natural compounds that enhance this process. Flavonoids, especially, are the stars of this show, powerful phytonutrients that promote vasodilation and keep your arteries flexible and clean. Before we dive in, I want to share something important. Stick with me until the end, because what I'm about to share might truly change your life. And don't forget, I've got a surprise waiting for you at the very end of this video. Let's talk about vasodilation. It's your body's way of widening blood vessels to improve flow and reduce pressure. Flavonoids found in jabuticaba and pitonol naturally stimulate nitric oxide production, which relaxes the inner lining of blood vessels. The result? Lower blood pressure, reduced strain on the heart, and better delivery of oxygen-rich blood to aging muscles and tissues. The same compounds also prevent platelet aggregation, which helps reduce the risk of clot formation, a silent danger for many seniors. These native fruits work almost like nature's aspirin, but without the synthetic load on your liver or kidneys. And because they are packed with fiber, they also assist in cholesterol regulation, binding to excess LDL and promoting its elimination. Acai deserves special mention here. Often marketed for energy, its real superpower is cardiovascular protection. With high levels of oleic acid and antioxidant flavonoids, it helps keep arteries elastic and resistant to plaque buildup. This not only supports healthy blood pressure but also protects against cognitive decline, since improved circulation benefits the brain as well. And let's not forget the role of magnesium and potassium, two minerals abundant in kaju. These electrolytes help regulate heart rhythm, reduce vascular tension, and prevent cramps, which are often caused by poor circulation in older adults. Adding kaju to your routine isn't just refreshing, it's therapeutic. What you're beginning to see is a pattern. These fruits aren't just sweet, they're strategically equipped to counteract the silent processes of aging. And in the next section, we'll go one level deeper, examining what each fruit specifically does once it enters your system. Now that we understand how these fruits support muscles and circulation, let's zoom in on what each one actually does inside your body. This isn't just about broad benefits, it's about specific biological functions that, when activated regularly, can help seniors regain strength, improve mobility, and feel younger from the inside out. These aren't just snacks, they are targeted nutritional tools. Let's start with jabuticaba. Small in size but mighty in impact, this fruit contains some of the highest concentrations of anthocyanins found in nature. These compounds protect capillaries and arterial walls while also enhancing muscle regeneration. Jabuticaba's skin, often discarded, is actually where the densest nutrients reside. When consumed whole or as a natural pulp, it contributes directly to improved vascular tone and muscle oxygenation. Next is pitonol, known not only for its vibrant red color but also for its potent anti-inflammatory effects. It contains carotenoids and phenolic compounds that help modulate the body's immune response, reducing systemic inflammation. What does that mean for you? Less joint pain, reduced swelling, and more comfort during physical activity. Pitonol also has a hepatoprotective action, supporting liver health, which plays a key role in hormone regulation and nutrient absorption in older adults. Acai is often misunderstood as just a trendy berry, but its profile is far more complex. Rich in essential fatty acids, especially omega-9, it helps reduce oxidative damage to muscle tissue. At the same time, its flavonoids improve mitochondrial efficiency, which directly affects how much energy your body can produce. For seniors struggling with fatigue, this can make a tangible difference in daily vitality and physical resilience. Now let's talk about kaju, often eaten fresh or consumed as juice. It's an excellent source of vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant involved in collagen synthesis. This means stronger connective tissues, better skin elasticity, and improved muscle recovery. But it doesn't stop there. Caju also delivers magnesium and potassium, essential for neuromuscular function and cardiac health. These minerals help reduce cramps, stabilize blood pressure, and enhance electrolyte balance. Each fruit has a role, and when included together, they create a kind of nutritional synergy, amplifying each other's effects and giving your body what it needs to age with strength and clarity. But knowing their functions is only half the story. The next step is making them part of your daily life in ways that are simple, affordable, and enjoyable. Understanding the benefits is one thing, but integrating these fruits into a daily routine is where transformation really begins. For seniors, consistency is key. The body responds best to regular intake, especially when it comes to compounds like antioxidants and anti-inflammatories. Luckily, jabuticaba, pitano, acai, and caju are versatile enough to fit easily into various meals, even with dietary restrictions or limited mobility. Let's start with freshness. When in season, consuming these fruits in their natural state offers the highest nutrient density. A handful of jabuticabas in the morning or a few slices of fresh caju with lunch can boost fiber intake and aid digestion. Their skins, often ignored, are actually packed with polyphenols that combat inflammation and support vascular health. Eating the fruit whole, seeds, pulp, and peel when possible, maximizes the impact. Outside of harvest season, frozen pulp is the most effective alternative. Found in supermarkets or local markets, these pulps retain most of their bioactive compounds. Acai in particular is commonly available this way, but watch the labels. Seniors should opt for unsweetened versions, ideally organic, and mix them with banana, oats, or chia for a balanced morning meal. For jabuticaba and pitano, pulps can be added to smoothies or spooned over yogurt. Juices and teas made from these fruits are another accessible option. Pitano leaves, for example, can be brewed into a gentle tea that helps reduce inflammation and promote calm before sleep. Caju juice, if made without added sugars, is an excellent mid-morning refresher loaded with vitamin C. Just remember, for seniors managing blood sugar or weight, moderation and balance always matter. Natural jams or geleas, when made at home or sourced from trusted vendors, can also serve as convenient vehicles for fruit intake, especially for those with dental sensitivities. A thin layer on whole grain toast or as a topping for porridge adds both flavor and nutritional value. Again, the golden rule is low sugar and no preservatives. The closer to nature, the better the result. Family caregivers and nutritionists can also consider portioning these fruits into weekly meal plans. Pre-made smoothie packs, frozen fruit trays, and prepared teas help remove the guesswork and make daily intake simple and sustainable. It's not about eating large quantities, it's about consistent exposure to these healing compounds over time. So now that you know how to bring these fruits into your life, you might be wondering, what does science actually say about the results? Because in our final section, we'll uncover the evidence that ties these fruits directly to strength, circulation, and longevity. When traditional wisdom meets scientific validation, something powerful happens. Over the past 2 decades, Brazilian universities and research institutes have begun to explore the measurable effects of native fruits on aging, particularly in seniors over 50. And the findings are impressive. These aren't just anecdotal benefits, they are supported by peer-reviewed studies showing real, biological improvements in muscle strength, circulation, and immune response. One notable study from the Federal University of Vicosa examined older adults who consumed jabuticaba daily over 12 weeks. The results showed significant improvement in endothelial function, a marker of vascular health, and enhanced muscle endurance in walking tests. Another study out of São Paulo State University linked regular pitano intake to reduced C-reactive protein levels, a key indicator of chronic inflammation associated with sarcopenia and cardiovascular disease. Acai has also been studied in clinical settings. Research published in the Journal of Functional Foods demonstrated its ability to improve antioxidant capacity in elderly subjects, while simultaneously reducing markers of oxidative stress. Participants reported better energy levels, improved mobility, and even enhanced mood, likely due to the fruit's effect on mitochondrial activity and neurovascular support. Caju, though often underestimated, has its own body of evidence. Its high vitamin C content plays a critical role in collagen synthesis, essential for joint and muscle health. A study conducted in the northeast region of Brazil found that older adults with consistent intake of caju juice had better physical performance scores and fewer reported instances of muscle cramps and fatigue. These findings reinforce what traditional cultures already knew: these fruits work. But now we have the science to explain why. And as access to these native foods becomes easier through local markets and frozen pulp distributors, there's no reason they shouldn't be a daily part of every senior's wellness strategy. Join the Members Club, drop a super like, follow the channel and leave a comment. If you're over 50 and looking for a simple, natural way to support your body, start by adding one of these fruits to your next meal. Celebrate the power of biodiversity, and let food be your most effective, affordable medicine.